Hello students, we are going to learn today. You know, we are going to learn today new words. We learned a previous day uh, some sort of 10 words, but today we are going to learn exactly 10 words, but with understanding. I say, okay. Instead of here, I could say students. Instead of students, I could say here. I can say here apprentice. You remember apprentice. And I could introduce myself as a novice. I'm not a teacher. I'm a novice, mean a beginner who trying to develop his personality development and way of speaking. Today we are going to learn a new topic. It's about uh, normally it's a SSC. It's some type of cadre that conducts exam. SSC, Staff Selection Commission. They give it included in previous year question paper. The topic is about like issue on China and America. Issue of China and America. In this topic, we pick up some sentence and try to understand by situation. You know what I wanna tell you. As yesterday I elaborated it to you. As anyway should we revise yesterday words? Let's try. Yesterday words we have done nearly 10. Let's try to remember. could say this topic is about, today we are discussing, is the tension has been raised raised between China and America. There is a small issue, or you can say, instead of small, we can use minuscule, minuscule issue that has raised between of them, China and America. That sorry, what I said a minute before. We should revise yesterday words. Sorry for the inconvenience. much. There is a one word which I could not getting in my mind. Anything, anyone, anyone else of you remember? So leave it for now. We are going with this like probe, like we scientists probed, explored. We remember here one scientist astounded means he shocked, pilfer. Try to remember pilfer, pilfering chicks means stealing chips that no have a value, less than a little value. Like two kids steal some fruits from farm in villages. According to the owner of farmer, uh, leave it. I could not. My mind is today is so tired. Pledge. You remember pledge? Youngsters, something. Chicks develop into youngsters. Means pledge into youngsters. Sorry. Pledge. Chicks are pledged. Pledges into what? Into. Pledge means develop from infant to means growing. It's good for pledge. Growing. Growth or you growth. You remember flocking? Birds flocking means migrating. Migrate. Dwindle. One word. Risely. I remember that word. Risely. Risely. A lot of people. You remember? Yes. Dwindle means you could say in common or easy word we can use decrease or diminish. Here mentioned eagerness, voracious, hepatitis. Yesterday we have learned easily. Okay, okay. So should we move to next topic? You may think that I wrote those words because you never seen behind me after I go home. But I don't wrote it those words. I remember those words by the situation, like one scientist, astound, etc. etc. Like this, you can try by situation. You can try to understand a word by its what is it is functioning here. So leave it. We move to next topic. Here you can see that the American and Canadian militaries asserted that the balloon was for surveillance, while the Chinese government maintained it was a civilian meteorological research airship. 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 From here, try to observe the situation surrounding it. The American and Canadian militaries asserted that the balloon was for surveillance. You know, surveillance. We can feel we don't need feeling. I think surveillance for surveillance. Balloon was for surveillance. For us, it is an unknown word, a new word. So let's try to find it. Asserted that the balloon was surveillance. Was surveillance. I think it would be reported. What you say from anyone of you who can say it or not? Asserted militaries, the American and Canadian militaries reported that the balloon was for surveillance. We can here think a common word reported, but I don't think it would be perfect fit for it, because what does militaries organizations do? They report or publish? No, publish not yet. Yeah. They report. News agency, I think news agencies report some sort of information. But what do militaries do? Military organizations do. As my understanding, I think it would be reported. Let's try to find it on Google. We are nearly to understand it, but we have done a mistake, or you can say blunder. They declared from Google, from the information given in Google, instead of asserted we can use declare. report or declare. Reported, declare. Oh, sorry, man. It's okay. It's second time, but we have done a mistake at this starting point. Or when the class commences, we have done a blunder, silly mistake. Commence means starting point of something that. Oh. I think here you can see while the Chinese government maintained means managed, they try to overcome for their mistake or for their thing they have done. Maintained it was a civilian meteorological research airship. Managed their manage they managed to overcome their thing they have done. And here they're saying that those airship consist some type of characteristics, means their function, by their function, by their occurrence. But analysts said that the balloon characteristics was dissimilar it dissimilar from those balloon airships. Sorry, as light is goes off. Anyway, we don't live until we learn today some words. Today we could learn 5 words, I think, because of time management, and I am very tired. I could not survive today. So for teaching, so we learned today only 5 words. Here you can see the airship that has been blown off, of course, blown, of course, because of this aircraft or airship is not a jet like something, it's a balloon. So instead of flown, they have mentioned blown here. Blown means flown, fly, flown. I think it would be. Yes, blown means moving of air with moving air with forcefully. Um, Here you can see the debris from the web crash was recovered and sent to test. Debris. In the topic here is given that American military has deployed. Few seconds ago we wrote down a sentence on the board that no, here, it's here. The American reconnaissance aircraft deployed to track the balloon and destroy it. After destroy, if we destroy us, if we destroy something, next result what would, next result would be, next result would be like if we put fire something, it would turn into ashes, like it turned into debris, debris, it turned into debris, it turned into wastage. So debris from the wreckage was recovered. I think by understanding the situation, I am trying to find the meaning behind it. I am not trying to find meaning behind it, I am trying to find common meaning, like common word behind it. Instead, uh, instead, instead of this word, we can use a common word. Writers use this type of words, this sort of words, because they are professionals in this in English language, because they don't use like secondary or primary school or secondary school words. They use words that are good in pronunciation, in formal use. They use words that are professionally spoken, like debris, wastage from the wreckage was recovered. We recovered our wastage from where? From dustbin. Whole, if in a town, if a van collects all the debris, all the wastage from all the houses and got it to the wastage station, or you would say, I don't know what it would be, what it's called. I think wreckage. Wreckage means all collected wastage is put in one place or is stored in one place. All collected waste, if municipality, a corporation collects all the waste from where? From all houses of people living in town. They collect all wastage and store it in a place, like outside of town. They store the wastage there. I think it would be called as wreckage, as it mentioned here. Let's try to find it. We have done a mistake or blundered second time. We have tried we have tried our best, but debris mean here. Gla- if a glass broke into pieces, the pieces of that remain wastage is known as debris. I think we come closely, but we fail to understand the situation because as I have 10 minutes to complete the glass because of this I done a mistake. Here debris pieces of remained remained from the wreckage that has been spoiled, or you could say that has been destroyed. Oh, but we have we, today in Google today's period in Google is have become have become so have become so worse than anything. They show they resulting in Google resulting in nowadays Google done so many mistakes on the basis of information or knowledge. So because of this we cannot blindly trust on Google. So it would be it, as our understanding one word is correct. It have two meanings. Remains of something that is badly destroyed. Or wreckage means wastage where all wastage is collected and stored. There are two meanings. Or you
Wreckage.
Shall we move to next question, or you can say next sentence? The American reconnaissance aircraft. The American reconnaissance aircraft deployed. Reconnaissance aircraft. I think it would be American recognized aircraft. You could say recognize American recognized aircraft deployed. American I think it like thing recognized by its brand name or something like that. I think here means by observing the situation we can conclude that it would be American reconnaissance aircraft. Let's try to find it. mistake करता हूँ. We have done another learned mistake. They have clearly said here that they deploy to track. As per the information given here, gathering information by surveying or exploring an area. They tracked something by their reconnaissance. Let's try to find the pronunciation, how they pronunciate. I am unable to pronounce it because
Reconnaissance.
reconnaissance
Reconnaissance.
reconnaissance reconnaissance aircraft. It was a difficult word to find, but you have observed that the situation has indicated us that to deploy to track means surveying the balloon by this aircraft, but it is very difficult to find by understanding the meaning behind the word. So we try, we become better and better. If we today make has done just one word, nothing will happen. We will go ahead and try our best. The time has come close, so I will leave now.